Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to overcome your fear. I want you to realize, people, that fear is a prison that holds all the greatest things about you. It's like when you give into fear, people, I want you to realize that what you're sacrificing without even realizing it is that you sacrifice, number one, your peace. You sacrifice your joy and happiness. You sacrifice favor, man. You sacrifice so much things that does not align with fear. You know what I'm saying? Because fear is like a low frequency emotion that really attract nothing but negativity in your life, man. You know, it's like you have to understand there's a direct relationship between the way you feel, I should say your emotions, and your ability to attract the things you want. So just understand that your frequency is directly tied to your emotions. Fear is a low frequency emotion. It really literally almost cripples you. You know what I mean? It make you procrastinate, not take action, second guess yourself, and all of those things. Now, obviously, you don't need to tell me to tell you the emotions or feelings or things that come with that because you're already experiencing that. What I want you to do today, people, is I want to talk about how do you actually overcome your fears. That way, you know, your life can progress in the sense that you attract, as you lean more on the emotion of joy and happiness, then that's a high frequency emotion, and high frequency attract more of the things that you want. It's like a magnet. You know what I mean? Your emotion is the magnet that attract the things you want. Negative emotions like fear, it repels the things you want and attract more the things you don't want. Happiness and joy, which is the opposite of fear and confidence, is that attracts the things you want, your goals and dreams in essence, you know. And I want you to realize and understand that, because if you understand anything, then you can use it. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that your emotion is a direct, have direct connections or relations with the results that you're having. So if you're not having the results you want, then you have to really dig deep, even if it's not obvious to you. You have to dig on a deeper level to figure out where are you exuding or expressing fear or other negative emotions. You know what I'm saying? And once you can identify that, people, just like any other problems, if you can identify it, then you can change those situations. You can fix it in essence. And that's what I'm suggesting for you today, people, is to really get busy taking the time to explore and figure out what negative emotions that you're expressing that's causing or preventing or blocking you from attracting the blessings that you want in your life. You know, maybe it's anger. Maybe it's, not forgiving people and being resentful. Maybe it's just, you're always anxious. I'm just saying in general, people, is that you have to really get in touch with your emotions, man, because see, your emotions, people, like I say this to you so you can really get it, man. It's like consciously, we have the ability to consciously think about the things we want, right? We make decisions on a daily basis. I'm going to go to this place or not go to this place. I'm going to have lunch here. I'm going to do that. Those are all conscious decisions, people. You know, the average human being think about 50,000 thoughts a day, and most people can't remember 5, much less 10. That means that if you can't even remember them, more than likely, because the world is designed to attract more negativity, is that your mind is flooded with a bunch of negative thoughts, self-contradicting, self-hate, or whatever the case is. So it's like you have to really get intentionally be able to focus on the things you want and realize that whatever thoughts you focus on, whether it's negative or positive, Your body, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever you focus on is what it's going to add the emotions to. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, then negative emotion comes up. If you're thinking positive thoughts, then positive emotion comes up. And what happened is that your subconscious mind is that the emotion is what bring your conscious thoughts to your subconscious mind. Without the emotion, people, you can think all you want, but if there's no emotion attached to it, it will never go in your subconscious mind. And here's the most important part. Your subconscious mind is what tell your body what to do. It literally tell your body what to do. If you need to get up at 5 o'clock every day to manifest the goals you want, your subconscious, because you're focused on the goals you want, it will tell your body, get up at 5 o'clock, do what you need to do so you can accomplish these things. That's how it works. So you have to be careful. Your emotion is a big indicator of the frequency you're operating in. So I want you to be conscious of that. Figure out whether you have a lot of negative emotions or positive emotions, and just really figure out how to make sure that you're experiencing the emotions that you want, people. It should be happiness and joy. That's how you have your amazing life. It ain't from fear. Okay, so my point is, that's how you really and truly overcome your fear, people, is that you have to understand the effect it have on you. You have to understand how your mind work, your subconscious and conscious mind work, and understanding how your emotion is the bridge that go from your conscious to subconscious, and realize that your subconscious tell your body what to do, to take the actions. So I really want you to start taking control of your life, people, and really intentionally overcome your fear whenever it presents its ugly head. You know what I'm saying? I want you to figure out how to overcome that, okay? Let's get busy on doing that, man. That's the message today, for real. Shout out to Jamaica, man, the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean, man. As you already know, people, my mandate from God and purpose for being here on this earth, man, is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way that we do it, people, is united we stand, divided we fall. I'll tell you this much, man. It's like the more I speak these words, people, is the more evidence I see that this is really happening, man. Yesterday was the worldwide march for people that supports Burkina Faso, Abraham Traore, and it was just amazing, man, to see how many black people around the world that is uniting and standing together and really encouraging this man and inspiring them to keep on pushing forward for the liberation of Africa, man. Because it's like it's a lot easier to attain things, people, when you see an example of what it is that you want. And this man is definitely the epiphany of an example of the hope and the dream that Africa needs to move to the next level, man. And I'm just really excited, man, to really see the unity that I'm watching happening. And like I said, life sometimes is messy, man. It takes everything that's happening in order for this to happen, but I am extremely grateful that people are uniting, and I'm very appreciative of that, because I know and understand that it only gets better from here. This is the start of our unity, man, and I'm just excited to see where we go from here, people. I know it's nothing but up. I know it's nothing but better days ahead, and that excites me. It really does, Listen, man, y'all keep supporting each other, man. Keep on encouraging each other, inspiring and motivating each other, man, and helping each other whenever you can, And that includes tough love, people. I want you to be able to have tough love with people too, you know what I mean? Like, tell people straight, be genuine. Don't feed into people BS, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, my declaration over your life today, people, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you and guide you to being the most amazing you that you could possibly be, man. People, overcome your fears. That is indeed the message today. I want you to take on that challenge, overcome all of your fears, people, and go for the things that scare you, because you are an overcomer and you shall overcome. Anyways, people, we'll talk tomorrow. Blessings unto you and y'all family, man. Bye.